Good morning, friends. Happy Monday, January 16th. Crystal here with today's 3-card reading. Please remember the first card is always for you. The second card is for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, a loved one. And the third card is always something to remember or watch for. It is often an opportunity. All right, so we've been talking a lot lately about the fact that people aren't listening. All right. And maybe it's not that you're not listening. Maybe it's that there's still this weird energy out there. And so maybe it's just reminders. Okay. So please don't be beating yourself up that you're not listening. Okay. That was the wrong approach. That was the wrong angle and emphasis. Sure. We're not listening. That's why we keep getting the same card. And maybe we are listening. Maybe it's just there's still that energy out there. Okay. All right. All right. So that kind of lets you know this card's going to be a repeat, right? So today's card for you is rest. Rest is a toll. Okay. So rest is either you need a little break to recharge, and I really think it's the or you need to know when to remove yourself from the situation. And I really feel like it's that energy. Okay. Yes, because how many breaks can a person take, right? How much do we need to rest? So I really feel like it's we need to stop and remove ourselves from the situation. Disengage. That's a great word. Okay. Disengage. I really feel like that's what rest is telling you today. Okay. Don't do what you normally would do. Remove yourself from the situation. I really feel like that's what it is. And there is that energy out there today to potentially be reactive like that. So just be careful. Okay. There's a toll. So remove yourself from the situation. If you don't, there will be a cost. Okay. All right. That one wasn't so bad, right? All right. The next two are like new ones. Okay. All right. So the card for someone else is want. And want is just that reminder that sometimes we want things and we might become a pit bull and we might grab on and not let go. But what want is telling our friend is that they don't need it. And they're supposed to be kind of balancing out their wants and their needs. Okay. So they need to really look long and hard at this. Is this really something they need? They need to let it go. Just because they want it doesn't mean they need it. All right. And then last but not least, and I'm going to make sure I say this right because it's been forever and a day since I've had this card. All right. So the remember or watch for is view, and view is telling us to watch for. Okay. So view is all about paying attention to the tiny details. Okay. Because it's those things that are impacting the situation. It's not the normal everyday thing that's doing it. It's those finer details. So pay attention to those. Watch for those finer details today. Be extra attentive. Right? All right. And what do I mean by that? Let me give you a great example. So it's not all just about paying attention. Okay. Let me give you a good example. I don't know if this is it, but I really feel like this is a great example. So this morning, every morning I take John to work and then I come back, I get ready, and then I go to work. And this morning, I took him to work, and about halfway home, which isn't far, I get a text that says, I left my reading glasses at home. Can you bring them? And so I decided, I bet he needs them sooner. So I asked him, do you need them now before I get cleaned up, or can you wait? And he asked, could I bring them then? And so I really feel like it was that. It was paying attention to that smaller detail of, If he needs his reading glasses, that means he doesn't have any, and waiting an hour to an hour and a half may not be okay. He may need them now. So it was like that kind of awareness. Okay. I really feel like that's what View is saying, is that just be aware and a little extra attentive. It won't hurt you to take a few more minutes to do something out of your way before you go do what you needed to do. Because you know what? I'm not hurt any. In fact, it made it easier for me because then I didn't have to rush when I got ready. I just took my time. So by taking that little extra out of my way and being a little more attentive, it's probably going to make both of our days flow a little bit more easily. And it didn't hurt me a bit. All right. So some great Monday wisdom from the cards. Go out there with kindness, my friends. Do nice things today. You might start to feel an energy shift. Mercury is still retrograde, but it's getting ready to not be. And so as it moves towards that not be, which is this week, it starts to slow down. And because it's getting ready to do that standstill before it looks like it changes direction. Remember, this is all about perspective and how you see things, which is why it's all about reflection. So just utilize these last couple of days to work out those last few pieces of reflection. Planets are shifting out there, moving into different signs. So there's going to be new energy happening. And me personally, I love it because it's all about my sign, but some of you may not. So, because yeah, my energy makes people uncomfortable. So, I'm sorry if it does. All right. So go out there again, have a great day, do nice things for others. You do not know what people are going through today. It is a holiday, so many of you might be off. Enjoy your holiday. Okay. See you tomorrow.